YouTube. What's up, baby? Don Foss back in the house with the update. I've been working on the body. Figured I'd slap a little update in here. Um, Let y'all know what's going on. I started putting the body together. The guy who I got the body from, and the other guy who he made one from, cause I'm like the third person he made one for. Now them guys said that they put their car together with CA glue and accelerator, and I don't think that was gonna be strong enough. Cause through shipping, when he shipped the car, a couple of the parts had broke where he glued them at, so it really wasn't a strong glue. And I didn't want to go with that. You know, like I said, I knew I was gonna go up to the paint shop and ask them, and they suggested anyway. So anyway, I end up using this 3M compound, like they said. It's a plastic repair. Yeah. And they work similar to JB Well. You see, I had to drill these holes in here. Okay, I done taped it back off now because there's still a little bit left in there. But I had to drill the holes in there because when you go to use that, it come with a little tube nozzle that you stick on the front of it before you start using it. But the problem is, once you start using it, it dry up so fast that if you was gonna use it through that tube, like, you only could set the gun down for like 30 seconds. Like, you gotta keep on going, because if you set the gun down with that tube on it for like a minute, it's dry, you can't use the tube no more, and it only come with 2 tubes. So where I needed the tubes at was like in the corners, anything that had a corner in it, because I couldn't really take my hand with my little knife and spread it good, so I would have to go in with the tube so I could reach the corners. So when I got my first bottle, you know, I didn't know it was gonna dry that quick, so I started using it, did one piece, set the gun down. When I picked it up to do the other piece, it was dry. Couldn't use it no more. Had to take the tube off and use the other tube. And then I did another piece, and I caught myself sticking a screw in the front of the tube, like, so the air wouldn't hit it, not thinking that it's the chemicals that mix. Once they mix, it's a wrap. It don't matter if air hit it or not. So I set it down, and when I went to pick it back up, take my screw out, it was hard. So I'm like, uh-oh, I done ran out of tubes. And by the way, it's $50 a bottle. And then I ain't know you had to buy that gun to even use it. So I got all the way to the house with just the bottle, read the directions, turned around, had to go back to the store and get the gun, $60. Okay, and I'm on my second bottle, and I gotta go get one more bottle. So, pretty pricey. And this is like JB Well times 10. That's what it's kind of like. Because once it get hard, it get real hard. You can't even like dig your finger into it or nothing. Like, your fingernail is just rock hard. So it worked real good. You know. And here, I'm gonna set this up here. Set this camera up here. I'm gonna pick it up for y'all. Kinda show y'all how strong it is. Pick it up from the front. See, it's strong. So the stuff worked real good, you know, in case you was planning on doing this or something. Um, yeah, so now I figure before I go and put the roof on, I'm going to go ahead and mount it to the car because I'll be able to get to things better with the roof off of it. And I got to say he did a good job on lining up, because he took my measurements of the car and he went off of that with the print, and he did a real good job lining it up. So what I'm gonna do now, after I get it mounted to the car, I'm gonna spray paint the inside all black. I'm gonna after I mount it to the car, I'm gonna spray paint the inside all black, and put the roof on it, then spray paint the inside all black. Then it's off to the paint shop. From there, it'll be, after it come from the paint shop, it'll be ready. So yeah, YouTube, had to update y'all, put it together, lined it up real good. And this how I lined it up to get my parts real lined up real good. I used crazy glue, CA glue, however you want to call it. And I would take apart and hold it perfectly how I want it. And I got the real thin kind that once you drop it, it'll just run through the crack. So it was real easy. I just hold it together perfectly. You gotta make sure it's perfect. You gotta have a steady hand, keep your steady hand, whatever. Get it perfect, good how you want it, and just drop that glue, because it dry real quick. It dry in like 3 seconds. And then you got your piece held together. Now what I do is go and tape the front. I tape the front and then come do the back after I sand it. I sanded everything. I got everything sanded up and ready before I started to glue anything. And then I did it one piece at a time. Like I said, put the glue, let it dry, then come through the back with the 3M. Yeah, it turned out pretty good, pretty stiff. Like I said, it's good. So I'm gonna set it on top of the car right quick. Show y'all the lineup of it. It's lined up good. I like how he did it. Okay. Sorry about that. But see, now you see why I don't want to put the roof on it, so I can get to stuff. So you can see already that I'm gonna have to cut it right there. I got it marked, but and it's sitting down on this side. It sit right down on these, which is gonna be too high. But look at how it's lined up. Wheel wells lined up good. Lined up good. Good. So I'm gonna cut it, get to dropping it on the car, and then right here, back here. Oh shit, my bad, YouTube. Shit. Uh-oh. I hope the camera ain't backwards now. Alright, I'm gonna try to keep much of this as possible. I figure I'm gonna have to cut a little square out for the shock and the bar. So I'm gonna keep much of this as possible, for I don't need no mud flaps or nothing. I have a good wheel well for the dirt and stuff, not be throwing it up in there. So yeah, and then I noticed that the bumpers, they fit up in here. I could fit this bumper up in there. It goes back there because it's on the car. So the bumper would, I might end up using the bumpers to, I really don't know how I'm gonna mount it yet, but the front bumper will fit up in there too. So, I'm really about to see how I'm gonna mount it. So, just giving y'all that update, YouTube. Yeah, we getting it there. We just getting there, baby. Getting there. Gotta oh, them wheel wells lined up perfect. But yeah, I'm about to yeah, I had to update y'all YouTube. I told y'all we go stop and finish. And y'all see it ain't been long. I just started working. Get it, slap it together, paint it, it's done. Alright, you know, so it's together. Like I say, only reason I ain't put the roof on and my hood scoop ain't lining up right. I'm gonna have to do that. But it gotta go get body worked anyway. So I gotta work on that. It's the only part that ain't really right. The hood, the roof, everything look like it's gonna go right on point. So yeah. Okay. Now they go to update and I'll be back at y'all with another update, baby. This Don Foss in the Foss house, bringing y'all the update. She coming, baby. All right, baby. This Don Foss. I'm out.